YouTube, what's up? I don't know if you guys have heard about the flooding across Texas. It's been insane. There are a lot of people who have lost their lives in these floods, and it is absolutely tragic. We're gonna have resources in the description of how you can help those people. All of the animals and staff at Alveus Sanctuary are safe though. We are very, very grateful for that. And this is the story of how we handled the flooding at Alveus and the story of how everybody came together to help us. And it's just been an incredible, insane, inspiring, amazing few days. And so I wanna show you. Check it out. Here we go. Day one, I was staying at my boyfriend's house the night before the flooding. We didn't know that it was coming. This is what I walked into. This is what the sanctuary looked like. Luckily, I had my toe mater Crocs on. Shout out Cutie and Ludwig for getting those for me. They have served me very well throughout this natural disaster. What's up, guys? We have some unprecedented weather here at Alveus Sanctuary. There's a torrential rainstorm in Austin, Texas, and here's the vlog on how we're handling that. It's a lot of fun. Like and subscribe. All right, here's what it's looking like. You guys want to hear a story of how I got to this property? Again, so I was staying off-site the night before this happened. I had to park miles away from the sanctuary because you couldn't drive on the roads because of the flooding. So I parked at this lady's house, who was very nice and let me park there. I stayed at the sanctuary overnight because I live out here, and so I wasn't able to go get my car. So the lady filed a missing persons report because she thought that I died. So she called the police, and then I had to talk to the police and tell them that I was actually, in fact, alive. They had to go tell her that I was fine. And then I walked several miles in the torrential rainstorm, and then I got picked up by a really nice couple who make ASMR videos on YouTube, and I didn't find their channel, and I wish that I did because I would love to shout them out, and I will regret that forever. But shout out to them for giving me a ride the rest of the way, because otherwise it would have taken me hours to walk in the rainstorm to get to the animals. I would never do that on any other occasion. I would never hitchhike like that. It was kind of scary, but they were really nice. So that's how I got here, and now we're at the sanctuary. Okay, so this is a crazy amount of rain. It's not safe for any staff to get to the facility to do animal care. Only one staff member made it out here, and we decided that it wasn't safe for anybody else. So it's just me in space today, taking care of all the animals, making sure everybody's good. But I gotta show you some of this water. It's nuts. Guys, I have lived in Austin since 2020, which is not a crazy long time, and we get a lot of rain, but I have never seen rain like this. I've never seen flooding like this. I've owned this property since 2021, and I have never seen water like this. We have really great irrigation set up, thanks to Connor. Irrigation slide. And that saved us a lot. We had no major damages to our enclosures. Again, all of our animals are safe. All of our staff is safe. We're really lucky that our enclosures are still standing and our fence line is still standing. But this is what the water was looking like around the property. Oh my gosh. Pretty nuts. Shout out Connor, this irrigation work is sick. Nice. Nice. Okay, so that's what the water looks like. There's a lot more of it. Let's see how the animals are doing. Let's check on some animals. All right, first check, we got the donks. This is Serrano and Jalapeno. They are rescued donkeys. They were on their way to slaughter. They do have shelter, by the way. They're just choosing to stand outside in the rain. I don't know why. They have shelter, by the way. They have multiple shelters. Then we have Stompy, the very famous emu chicken. Chicken! It's raining! That's the funniest angle of Stompy I've ever seen. Chicken. That's so good. Chicken is okay. Stompy loves the rain, actually. So, this is nice for him. Winnie maybe likes the rain a little less than Stompy. Hi, baby cow. She doesn't like my poncho. So, here's what happened from an emergency perspective before I started filming, because obviously we took care of all of that before I started vlogging. So we checked on all the animals are okay. We turned on the generator because we have reptiles and stuff that need heat. And so we turned on the generator, so we have power. And then we moved everything from the freezer in the wolf dog enclosure up to the freezers that are powered by the generator so that we don't lose our wolf dogs' meat because they eat lamb and it's all frozen. And if it defrosts and goes bad, then we have nothing to feed them. So that was the first thing that we did. We're all set there. And now today we just have to feed everybody and make sure everyone's good and feed ourselves, and yeah, should be fun. This is more B-roll of flooding. It's mostly me taking videos so that we know where the water's headed so that we can make sure that we do an even better job with irrigation going forward. But this is the problem. Okay, this whole thing used to be a road. The road into the sanctuary. This whole thing that you're looking at used to be a road. And the reservoir flowed over the road and made Niagara Falls. Ta-da. Isn't that insane? We lost our entire road. So nobody could get in or out of the sanctuary because we lost our entire road. The water was flowing. I could not believe what I was seeing here. Absolutely crazy. But shout out our fence. Our fence did not give way. And I'm very excited about that. Okay, so after I checked on the road, it was time to start feeding the animals for the day. So we're gonna start by getting some hay in hay bags for the pasture. This is for the donkeys, the cow, the emu. I don't know if you guys knew that Stompy ate hay, but he does. It's not like the absolute most effective technique, but it's the only one he's got. Yum, delicious. All right, tying up hay bags, easy peasy. Thumbs up, yup. And then we were gonna make some enrichment. We moved our parrots inside. We're actually rebuilding the parrot enclosure so they get double the amount of space. So we're making some enrichment items so the parrots have something to do while they're inside for the day. So we're wrapping some nuts in tissue paper and putting them in boxes because parrots love tearing things up. So enrichment, set. Feeding time. For the marmoset enclosure, step 1, take this poncho off because they would hate it. We've got canned diet for them, canned diet, gel diet, and then I'm gonna feed them in these puzzle feeders. Now we have to find the monkeys. Where are they? Hello, Marms. I spy
Appa!
an Appa.
Hey!
They're the cutest things I've ever seen in my life.
There you are!
Like, stop. I deserve an Oscar for this clip. That is the best clip I've ever seen. So our marmosets are rescued. A guy bought them as pets online in the city of Austin and didn't know how to take care of them. So initially they had metabolic bone disease when they got to us. They had dental disease. They had vitamin D deficiencies because they were just in a cage in this guy's house. And Appa, the one you're looking at right now, had almost no use of his back legs when he got to Alveus. So they came here for rehabilitation, for rescue, and now they're at Alveus to teach people about the exploitation of monkeys in the pet trade. And why monkeys are important in the wild. They're seed dispersers. They literally help us regrow trees, which is amazing because they eat fruits and swing around and poop everywhere. Shout out poopers. And this is them eating their diets. Yum, yum. Momo has had more than half of his teeth removed because of that dental disease that he came to us with because of improper diet. So that's why he chews it a little. That's why he's kind of gumming it. It's his only technique. He's a black tufted marmoset. This is a little Brazilian primate. They're very cool, but not pets. I just took several minutes of Appa and Momo eating because I love them and they're so cute. Like, how could you not just sit here and watch them eat? You're welcome. More. Oh, great. You're welcome, everybody. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, all right. It's enough. It's enough footage. Oh my gosh, I took so much footage of them. Okay, all right, and we're moving on. Sorry, guys, we're moving on. This is what the road looks like. We're gonna go see Finn. We're gonna see the foxes. Say hi to Finn and Reed. Make sure they get their food for the day. Make sure their enclosure's okay. Reed doesn't love the rain or the thunder. Reed was rescued. He was orphaned in the wild as a baby in California, and Finn, the gray one, was a confiscation from the illegal pet trade in California. Then it was time to go feed our wolf dogs. We have 2 wolf dogs. Their names are Awa and Akila. They are wolf and dog hybrids, so it's exactly what it sounds like. Awa incoming. 3, 2, 1. Surprise! Wolf dog kibble going in the wolf dog enclosure. Number 1, they're gonna hate this, but it's fine. Number 2, safety things. Keepers keep this spray on their belt just as a safety precaution. Obviously have never used it and never want to use it, but large canids, you know? And then we unlock their enclosure. We have kibble. This is Awa's kibble. This is Akila's kibble. Akila's kibble is gonna go inside. Awa's kibble is gonna go outside. And that's it. Okay. So why do wolf dogs exist? Because people want their pet dog to be part wolf because they think it's cool. But then you end up with this animal that is part dog, so they can never be released into the wild, and then part wolf, so they usually don't end up working out in people's homes because they can be more unpredictable. They can be a danger to people's pets and their kids. And so these animals are in this weird limbo where they have to be in rescues like this, and there are not enough facilities like this, and it's really, really sad. If you're gonna get a dog, just get a dog. Just get a domestic dog, or you can get a cat or something. You don't need a wolf dog. And then obviously, so we have them to teach people about that industry and the pet trade. And we also have them to teach people about why wolves are so important in their environments. They've been historically persecuted for years, but they are keystone species and they are so, so important. brought Push Pop inside because we lost power, and so we have a generator here, so we have power here, and Push Pop needs the heat. But now our power's back, so we can bring her back outside. But in the few hours that we didn't have power that Push Pop was inside, she everywhere. So I will be cleaning up Tortoise and then bringing Push Pop outside. What is the word I'm looking for? What's the opposite of a victim of a crime? The pooper. I couldn't think of the word. Georgie check. He doesn't even know that there's a storm outside. He is big chillin'. Has his special lighting, has his special heating, and his misters. He is chillin'. Back outside. Dude, she's so big now. She's heavy. Push Pop has grown so much since we got her. Can we just insert a picture of baby Push Pop? This is a sulcata tortoise. This is a giant tortoise species. She's gonna be like 100 pounds. But she has grown up so fast.
They bought in the rain. Just so you know, she will not be put out in the rain. Push Pop has an indoor enclosure where she has special heating and special UVB lights to keep her healthy, and she'll go in her inside space. But if she wants to go in the rain, I suppose she could. She might. My arms are tired. Stop her. Stop her. Stop her. She's kicking me. Dude, my Crocs. Oh! Baby frogs.
Wow, I'm really fast.
Stop. Stop. Okay. That actually hurt my back. Okay, Push Pop back out. Yay for electricity. Okay, crows have been fed, marms have been fed, foxes have been fed, wolf dogs have been fed, parrots have been fed, pasture has been fed, chinchillas have been fed, and now we're on to feeding the chickens. That's pretty much it for feeding. Anyway, so far so good. Ooh, yum.
Chicken food time. A little produce. They also get chicken scratch and then fresh water, of course. But they were not really messing with me being in their enclosure. They said, get out, lady. Strange lady in strange poncho. Get away from me.
I think they're scared of the poncho. Okay.
This is the chicken's inside space, so they do have the ability to get out of the rain. They do have portraits inside, of course. It's very important. And they have nesting boxes, and they have AC in here. They are chilling. They're just choosing to stand out in the rain. We also have 24/7 live cams. If you guys want to watch the animals, they are live 24/7 on YouTube and Twitch. So you can watch the animals in their enclosure all day. It's a great second monitor stream or something to throw up during the day while you're working. Very cozy. Great way to support the sanctuary because we make ad revenue over there. Shout out. Also, speaking of shout out Chocobars for donating for us to build this new chicken enclosure. They are some lucky, lucky chickens. I found a cool rock. Press F to inspect rock. Nice.
Nice rock.
Chicken check. Chicken's good. This is Siren getting some more enrichment because she's inside for the storm and for her enclosure rebuild. So she got a pecan wrapped in some tissue paper. She's trying to get the pecan out right now. She's so cute. That's so nice. All right, animals are fed. We have electricity and we have internet back. So I'm doing some work at my computer. This is me building out or editing a page that we're gonna put on our website. It might be on the website now, just talking about all the collaborations that I've done and Alveus has done with other conservation organizations. Pretty exciting, pretty cool stuff. Next up, it's getting later in the day. So we're gonna put the chickens up at night. Betty is in our old chicken coop recovering. So we're gonna put her inside.
We cannot sleep outside in the storm.
Check.
Sleep. Good night.
Okay, so it hasn't rained for the past 2 hours, I think. Everything has gotten a lot less angry. There's less rapidly flowing water, more like trickles. I'm putting chickens up for the night, and then I'm going to check on our road to see what it looks like and if it's any better than it was earlier today. Maybe we can compare the footage or something, but I still hear it, it's very loud, so I don't know, we'll see. All right, a little bit less flowing water, maybe. Wow. Okay, I think this is where I was standing earlier today. So there's no more water flowing, which is awesome. But yeah, there's a lot of water still over there. And this road is gone. This was the road. It was like this. Now it is this. At this point, I was genuinely feeling really stressed out because road repair is expensive and this is like a lot of road and a lot of rock, and I was like, how are we gonna do this? If you look this way, it's really nice though. But don't look that way. All right. Not so great over there. So the road is looking, it's looking rough. I posted a fundraiser on Instagram for the first time and it got like $5,000. I thought it was gonna get like $300 or something, but people are being super, super supportive. And then so many people have donated on Twitch today too, which is like so nice. So everyone's been really awesome. This video is gonna be a fundraiser as well because it's gonna cost a lot of money to rebuild that road and to just like fix some of the damages, flood damages to this whole property. So thank you in advance for watching this video, and thank you if you have the ability to donate. That would be amazing. But if you don't, thank you for watching the video. Anyway, let's put some chickens inside.
Hi, would you like to go inside? Inside, chickens?
So I gotta put the chickens up and then close their doors so that they don't sit outside in the rain tonight. That's Henrique. In she goes.
Thank you.
Doors are closing. Chickens are getting cozy.
Frick.
Oh, chickens escaped while I was closing a door. Now chickens are cozy. Excellent.
Bedtime.
Good night, chickens. What is that?
Med delivery.
Oh, medication for Finn. This is Finn's allergy medication.
For you. Ooh, yum.
That's nice, Finn.
Is it nice?
Finn gets his meds. Everybody has got all their food and medication for the day. Easy peasy.
Whoa. So bright. Good job.
You said get that flash out of my face, lady.
Okay, that is the last task of the night. That was a allergy medication for Finn. The wolf dogs have gotten their PM feeding. I gave them extra kibble also, and everybody's been fed. So I'm just gonna go check on the parrots and then go to sleep and see what everything is looking like tomorrow. We'll see if we can get some staff here safely tomorrow. Connor and Kayla are coming back from their trip early to help us get started on the road, which is crazy. So, but very nice. They're the best. Our staff is the best. Go Alveus. All right, we got it. We're fine.
Morning meds.
Day 2, this is 8 a.m. the next morning. Awa needs her gabapentin, so I gave her medication. I didn't film it because I needed 2 hands. Then it was time to let the chickens out for the day. This is where they slept for the night. Very cozy.
Good morning, chickens.
Good morning, chickens.
Hello.
And then I went into the nut house and started doing dishes with Siren.
Hey. Hey. We're doing the dishes.
We were able to get some staff members, some animal care staff in this day. So I have Amanda in the nut house with me at this point to help with feeding and animal care, which is very nice. And Siren was there to help me with the dishes, which was very nice of Siren. She was being very helpful, as you can see. She has a lot to say about the dishes. Vlog update. Connor's here. Mark is here. Daniel's here. Step 1.
Oh! It's getting serious.
Vlog update. We are going to Wench's Crossing to relieve some water. That's a new name. Don't look it up. We just named it that. We are going to relieve some water, and then we're gonna see what we can do about the flooding in the driveway. The team is me, Daniel Space, Connor, Mark, and Caleb with a C. See you down there. All right, this is what the road's looking like day 2. There's still a lot of water that needs to be drained. That's a lot of water. Still, it's not great. Useless. So step 1 was to clear all of these branches, and then we want to try to open up this culvert, this concrete culvert, because somebody put a concrete cap on it so that no water would drain, which is really unfortunate. Found friend in flood. A little rescue moment. He's cute. He's not very active, but he is alive. Moth rescue. Yay, saved. This is Connor checking the depth. What is your goal right now?
I want to see how deep it is.
Why?
That's cold. Oh, you gotta get the balls past the water.
This is Connor. This is our director of operations at Alveus Sanctuary.
It's not an OSHA shoring issue at all. No, that's fine.
That's my goat.
Okay.
Tomato Crocs thriving in these conditions. Connor trying to water slide. It's not working.
Oh, come on. Not deep enough. No, not deep enough.
Yeah, that is not draining. All right, time to clear some branches. And then we had our neighbor, our very nice neighbor, came over with his tractor and helped us to get some of this water draining over the culvert pipe. Shout out nice rural neighbors. And then me, Connor, Daniel, Mark, we all tried to get in there to get this cap off the culvert pipe. We did have a jackhammer, we had a rock bar, we had a crowbar. Turns out we could not get that concrete cap off of the culvert pipe. And that's where Agent comes in.
Check out their stream, they got serious damage. Hold on, wait, it's damaged? Are the animals safe? All of our animals and staff are safe, Alveus Sanctuary, but this is what our driveway Bro, that's the fucking driveway? I wonder if I go there tomorrow, it's only an hour away, I could just like take my truck. And we just do a fundraiser, I'll donate a bunch of money, but then also it would just bring awareness. It's only an hour away, I've been wanting to go back for a while, and it will be for a good cause. I don't know if she'd be open to it. I don't know how helpful I could be. I'm sure I could do some grunt work and stuff like that, but I feel like that would be nice if she would be open to it. I would genuinely love to do that, bro.
Agent texted me and was like, I will come out there and volunteer and help you guys rebuild, which is crazy. Agent has been out to Alveus before, and it's not something I expected at all, but he was like, I'll come out there, I'll get in the water, and I'll fundraise for you guys. And I was like, okay, so he drove all the way to Alveus from San Antonio, got in the water, and unclogged this pipe. Something that me and Connor could not do the full day that we were there. Agent got in there with Zoil, and they actually unclogged it.
Let's go! Yes! Let's go!
Which was incredible. Shout out Agent. Thank you so much for coming out and fundraising and for helping us. I'm just so grateful and shocked that that's something he was willing to do. He's such a good guy. It means so much to us. And then also lots of other shout outs. Cinna also came out to help us, and Cinna is a machine. Cinna came out to stream and fundraise for us. She was in the water. She had a sledgehammer. She was shoveling. She was carrying heavy rocks. She had so much energy, and I'm so lucky that she's my friend. I don't even know, like, I don't know how we got this lucky at Alveus. We had so many people come out, stream, volunteer. Emaru came out, did a stream and fundraise. Lean Beef Patty was there. Arthur came. There are so many people that came out to Alveus to help us. Over 2 days, we had people come out, stream, work, fundraise. We are so grateful for all of the support that we've had in this natural disaster. It is so crazy to see something go from being really devastating and scary and stressful to being something that was honestly really beautiful. Just such good vibes, everybody coming together. It just really felt like community, and everyone works so hard, and they're just such good people. And I genuinely, I don't think I realized how lucky we are to be surrounded by the community that we are, both online and in person. It turned something from being really tragic to really special. So I'm so grateful for all of that fundraising. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you to all of my friends who came out and helped us. I really, again, I want to shout out Agent because he started this whole wave. I didn't expect anyone to come out to help us, and I definitely didn't expect Agent to come out to help us, and it started just an incredible movement of people helping and fundraising, and we're so grateful at Alveus. I also want to say we have fundraised so much, and we will, of course, put that fundraising into rebuilding this road, but we are also going to put it into a brand new project for 2026 at Alveus Sanctuary. We are expanding. In 2026, we're hoping to start building out a breeding and recovery program at Alveus. We're going to start breeding endangered species in captivity for release into the wild. We've been thinking a long time about how to meaningfully contribute to conservation at Alveus, and we think that one of the best uses of our resources and our community is by breeding in captivity to contribute to wild populations. It's conservation work that people only dream of doing, and I have only ever dreamed of doing, and I never thought we'd be anywhere near that at such a young age for a nonprofit. So that's because of you guys. It's because you guys watched, and it's because you guys have donated and supported us over the years, and we are so grateful. And some of the funding that we've received from this and from this video will go into building that out, and I'm so excited, and we're gonna make you guys so proud. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you. See you on the next video.